The reason I really love what we do and love having some role in helping us do it is that I think we're doing things that matter. I think it's worth noting, if you look historically, the reason this organization was created, there was a building moratorium across all of Washington County. Construction had been halted by the state because there was an environmental and a public health mess here in the Tualatin Basin. Clean Water Services was created by popular support from the electorate. It has changed that situation. Washington County is now the economic engine of Oregon. The river's healthier than it's been in generations. It's healthier after all of this development has occurred. And I think Clean Water Services has played a huge role in making that happen. And I'm very, very proud of this organization and the way it does those things and the value it delivers. It's pretty remarkable. One thing we've tried very intently to do is to listen to this resource, listen to the river, to better understand what its needs are. Only in recent years have organizations such as ours come to realize that we're managing a valuable resource, not a waste. It's a resource that can be used because water is becoming increasingly more scarce globally. There are materials in that water that have value, such as phosphorus. Resource recovery is one component of a much larger set of strategies to provide unparalleled value to our customers. That's what our agenda is, and we're pretty serious about it. It's become apparent to us that our ratepayers aren't going to fully derive the benefits of the investments we've made unless we broaden our vision beyond surface water and wastewater to look at the overall watershed and its health. And in order to gain the sort of traction we need nationally to get the elbow room we want to be able to innovate, we have to be able to influence. And to influence, you need to have partners. And also, you need to demonstrate effectiveness. Well, Fernhill Wetlands is an internationally renowned wetland for birding. It presented an opportunity to us to implement what we're describing as a natural treatment system, to use wastewater that's near fully treated, and to run it through a wetland to polish it further, to restore the features of the wetland, and to cool the water before it ultimately finds its way back to the Tualatin River. Our ratepayers benefit from this effort by virtue of the fact that it's cost-effective in terms of treatment. Otherwise, we'd be building this treatment capacity at Rock Creek for much more money. It also provides a wonderful experience for people that want to reconnect with nature. What's happening at this site is part of a larger strategy to mitigate the impacts of treatment plant discharges in the Tualatin Basin. We received the first watershed permit in the country that allows us to take a more holistic view of the management of water resources and wastewater and its impacts within a watershed. And we had to address the thermal impacts of our wastewater discharges. And we were faced with a choice of either putting in refrigeration, which would have been tremendously expensive, total cost perhaps $150 million, would have had marginal impact over a very short section of stream. Instead, we chose to restore stream canopy along miles and miles, thus far nearly 60 miles of stream corridor, and introduce cold water into these tributaries. It's had dramatic impacts and over a much greater section of the watershed. By taking a natural treatment strategy, we're satisfying that need for less than 1/10 the cost. This is having a dramatic positive impact on rates, allowing us to focus those resources in more productive ways. We're blessed to have the ability to attract some of the best people in the country. And we've done that. And they're creative, they're energetic, they're driven, and virtually every part of the organization has been a contributor to producing more effectiveness throughout the organization. This has been fairly broadly recognized. In fact, Fortune magazine considered us one of the most effective and innovative small businesses in the country. But it's required a lot of sacrifice, tremendous sacrifice on the part of our employees to reach that status, and they're really to be credited. Our generation needs to leave a legacy that is more than just investing enormous amounts of money in concrete and steel, but defining more elegant solutions to the problems, the water problems the globe faces. Internationally, water looms as one of the most significant issues for this current century. And I think we have some responsibility to utilize the skills we have to help contribute to finding better solutions for the future water management, not only here in the Tualatin Basin, but beyond.